a Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is Gibson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive. In pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Accurate 61, matchbox light. Hey, high 7.
Now Minshew. To the left side here for Eifert. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
He'll get 3 up to midfield. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And Eifert has it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
A first carry now for Thompson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to the ground. This time it's high. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Down at the 4-yard line.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
At the 1-yard line.
They toss it to Thompson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? He'll buy some time right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
A 28-yard attempt.
And Lambo will put this one through. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and...
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The tackle made by Calebon Chason. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st down, Dolphins.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making the play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is Gibson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Jaguars 3.
X3, 218, chopper. Ready?
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tua now on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
To Matt Breida. Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And it's caught by Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a 1st down. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Breida, the Dolphin ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And a I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 31-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. On first down, here's Breida. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 41. Tua sets up to pass it. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Here's
6.
Breida. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They run for it with Breida. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. It's complete to Parker left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down, Miami.
They run with Breida. And he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida taking it in. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a two-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is Gibson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Connection made with Shenault. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
At the 45-yard line.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Get that quarterback in, Lord. Get that quarterback in.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Lambeau is good. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat. And if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
They go screen pass to Hyde. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So not the strongest of kicks we've seen him make, but he gets a favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
Yeah, that was one of those where he needed the 6-iron, but he pulled out the 9-iron. That one was run out of gas quickly, but he does manage to pop it over the bar.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
To Matt Breida. A 6-yard pickup brings up.
Here's Tua.
At their 49-yard line.
Caught left side, Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now it's Breida. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
On the carry. Jalen Mills on the tackle. A gain of 9.
They run again with Breida. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 22.
Matt Breida, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. That's complete, right around the 8. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. This is Breida. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They begin with a run by Miller. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Miller, the ball on an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. A give to Hyde out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for D.D. Westbrook. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Minshew sets to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here comes Grant on the return. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw left side complete. It's Parker. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a give to Breida. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now an open man, that's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Dolphin first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Parker. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards, the final tally.
3 yards. First down, Miami.
On the handoff, this is Breida. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to pass. Tua. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. From the left hash, this from 34. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Minshew. Flushed out right. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
It's 3rd and 10.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Minshew. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Minshew and Shark on the hookup. Their first down, Jacksonville. From the gun, a give to High. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
This will be caught inside the 10.
Another Jaguars.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. They'll try and run for it with Miller.
And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
If they do that. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, but it'll be second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
And he's got room. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
26 yards.
To throw is Tua. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Parker the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, it's second and 10. Now Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
By the Dolphins. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset.